My show, and we got wind of this deal last night. The WWE, or rather Netflix is buying Warner Brothers Discovery. We heard about this last night. We heard the rumors of it. We waited. We kind of sat on it. Could have talked about it maybe. We didn't do it that much, and it's happened today. Netflix has acquired the WB. Now, we're going to talk about what this means and whatever on this brief afternoon show that you guys get because I'm out of work. That's right. Daddy lost his job. Daddy got laid off, so we are live at 1:40 in the afternoon. I hope you guys sit back for 25 minutes to 30 minutes or so and be prepared to deliver your opinions, questions, and comments to me so I can respond to them. But Netflix has bought a WB, and so really what this means to me is this puts in jeopardy the streaming service, the streaming efforts of AEW. They really thought that they had worked hard to bring all of their catalog and, pay-per-views and things like that and bring them over to, a place like HBO and WB. And now it probably means that they're going to have to get a new home for their streaming at some point. That's coming, I think. We don't really know. We don't 100% know how this affects everything, right? We know that WWE is in this stiff competition with them because they'll literally put on shows to undercut AEW in any way they can. So, you have that mindset that WWE is very aggressive towards AEW. So we don't really fully understand, I don't think, what this means exactly. But, as far as TV goes, it won't really matter TV-wise because TV is still TV and it's globally cable and whatever they're doing TV-wise is different. But the streaming is what could be affected. So you could see AEW have to pull off where they're streaming now and do it somewhere else maybe. And I don't know, exactly what that will mean fully. But that's probably what's coming. And that'll be interesting to see what happens with that. I don't know how this will affect TV. We all really don't understand yet what's the mentality going to be of Netflix and WWE. Will Netflix use this to just sort of drown out AEW and say, well, we already have this intellectual property or we already have this WWE. We don't really want to push AEW. We're going to make it available so people can get it and find it if they really want to, but we're not going to push it at all like WWE because it's a conflict of their interest, I guess. And that will all depend if Netflix sees it like that. But maybe Netflix doesn't see it. Maybe Netflix sees it as, hey, let's own everything and monopolize it, and we'll push it just as hard as WWE. In fact, we'll use it to cross-promote both because we want more. Why would you stifle one thing that you own? So we don't know the mentality yet of Netflix. Is the mentality of Netflix like WWE saying, hey, squash them. We don't like them. Are they going to listen? Or is Netflix's mentality, hey, more wrestling, more money, we don't care. Good. We want competition. We own all the competition. That's the greatest thing ever. Will they like the idea of the cross-pollination of that? That's really the question. I think a lot of people are just looking at it from a WWE point of view where like, oh, WWE does everything they can to squash AEW and that's it. Well, yeah, maybe if there was more, there were more, what am I trying to say? More influence from WWE, then yes, that is maybe the route that they would go. But if that's not the route that they're going or it's not the same way, then, it doesn't matter. And like I said, Netflix is going to do what they want to do with themselves the best they can. So if WWE and Netflix are so together, they're so together that they're like, get AEW out of here. They'll just buy it out, send them on their way, goodbye. And then AEW will have to find a new deal. Now, that could work out for AEW because AEW could get paid the buy-off money, and then AEW could shop around somewhere and get a big deal somewhere else, and they could maybe make out. And honestly, I think HBO's been really good for them, but I'm trying to think of like what's available for them to go to, right? They can't go to Disney, right? Because Disney is WWE, ESPN, all that stuff is now in that wheelhouse. They can't go, I don't know where else they can go. They could go to Amazon, right? Who's involved with Amazon? Is anybody involved with Amazon besides football? Football's involved with Amazon. Amazon could take on AEW. Imagine if every Wednesday you were on Amazon and in the corner it said live now AEW. Hey, that could be good. Or maybe AEW isn't big enough for Amazon like the NFL is. So maybe AEW goes to eBay. Imagine eBay launches eBay presented by AEW Dynamite presented by eBay live on eBay. And AEW is live on eBay. Oh my God, that would be really funny. And eBay launches their own thing. Oh my God, that would be so funny. Oh my God, AEW live on eBay. That could be pretty funny. Okay. I'm just reading through the questions. All right, let's read through the deal. Oh, guys, if you want to donate, I have no job right now, really. I mean, a little bit, but not really. So you think you were funding me before. Now you're really funding me. So if you donate to the stream, I will post it on the screen, and I will play the donations in just a couple of minutes if there are any. If you want to donate, Streamlabs is pinned to the top of the chat where it always is. Nightbot will be whoring out multiple different ways to pay and buy things and do things. So look for that as well. And, of course, if not, you can use Cash App, Venmo, or become a patron. Do it right now so I can shout you out on the air. That'd be the best thing possible. You guys fund the show. You guys save the show. It's up to you. I have no sponsors. But if you know where there's any sponsors who want to be on the show, please let me know because I would love to have them. We need a sponsor. $1,000 a month, $500 a month, a couple $100 a month, whatever. We'll take any sponsorships. So, keep an eye out for that. Shop it around. Tell people. We get about 500,000 views a month on all the platforms, so I would love to send that out. And I think 85% of that is random people, too. It's not reoccurring people. So, I mean, that's big. That's bigger than a lot of radio. You know what I mean? Like, we can... maybe I got to do a better job of reaching out to get some sponsors, but we got lots of things going on, man. Where am I here? Oh, yeah. So yeah, they could go to Amazon. Obviously they could go to like a lower tier person, but I wouldn't want them to go to somewhere else like Crackle or something, But like what's left? You can't go to Disney. You can't go to ESPN. You can't go to Hulu. You can't go to Paramount. You can't go to any of these places. HBO is now out, right? Probably. Unless they allow them, unless they keep them there in some weird way where they want to have all the wrestling companies, which they could do that. That could be something that happens. I don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. The only other place I could see them going is YouTube. And maybe YouTube would be cool, but only if YouTube was like promoting them live, like out, like everywhere. Like there were massive like free commercials for AEW everywhere. And just like YouTube did something that was like a little above and beyond for them as far as that goes. Maybe then it would matter. It would mean something or mean a lot to them to do it. That could be, but I don't know. But Amazon is the only place I can think of. Maybe you guys will think of something better. I don't know. What up, Delta? How you doing? Fire Lord says, I love Unemployed Joe. I get more live videos like this. It's unfortunate for him, but very selfish of me. What the hell? Hey, as long as I can either get a job like in the next couple of weeks or I get thousands of dollars in support. I don't know. One of the two. Because if not, then you might lose Joe forever. Like I may not be on at all. I'll be on from my phone or something, because I'll run out of power and energy and they'll take my house. But I don't know. So, I mean, it's fun right now, but might not be fun in 4 weeks from now. We'll see, brother. The First 48 Gaming. Netflix hasn't bought anything. They have exclusive negotiating window at the moment. But AEW wouldn't have a streaming service if it does happen because HBO Max gets turned into Netflix. Yeah. Yeah, there would just be, I believe there would just be, an HBO category on Netflix. And by the way, why this is happening, guys, why this is happening is because some of the cornerstones of streaming have more leverage and more power than anybody else because of how long they've been in the market for. And all streaming services are seeing a dip in viewership and buying because, right, a lot of us don't have the money to buy them all anymore, right? It was an oversaturated market. We all knew that. It was ridiculous. This streaming, that streaming, this streaming, that streaming, Bulu, Julu, Dulu, Fulu, blah, 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 blah. There's a million sites. Nobody can afford all this shit, right? So we all knew this was coming, that they were going to envelop each other and eventually, right, sell off. Now, I like Netflix. I still have Netflix. I like Paramount. I have Paramount. I have Disney. Those are the three that I have and that I usually always have because I like them so much. I appreciate them, and it's worth it, convenient, and I like the apps. I like WWE Network, Paramount, Netflix, and Disney. Those four. And WWE Network is gone. And I put up with Peacock because I had to watch the WWE shows. But now that WWE isn't doing Peacock anymore, Peacock's gone. So I don't want that. So and I have no money to do that. So I'm not doing it. So I'm stealing all the wrestling shows. That's what I'm doing. I'm not going for ESPN shit. It's not happening. See, ESPN is way too late to the game as far as I'm concerned. Maybe not for their football college packages and those things and UFC, but they're too late to the game, I think, on wrestling. That audience that would buy ESPN's whatever I think is gone. I think they've already decided, nope, I'll steal it then. If it's not WWE Network and it's not easy to find on Netflix or Peacock, I'm just stealing it. I think 30 to 40% of the fans said that. 50, 60%, they're still buying and they're still looking, and that's fine. But so many other people, bro, they're not doing it. They're just not doing it. Guys, everybody, thank you so much for clicking the like button if you can and sticking the thumb up my ass. Never forget when how many monetize this and Joe Cronin show signs have we spotted in WWE shows? This is one of my favorites because it was monetize this $450. Looks like Y250, but monetize this $450. Somebody brought a sign for it. I mean, what a monumental thing. Too bad we didn't get one for episode 500, but that's pretty friggin' awesome. No, I just found that picture yesterday and forgot, and I said, that was pretty good. Texas Chode House. Oh my God, bro. Is that how many months have you been a member? Texas Chode House has been a member for a whopping... Oh, no. He just became a new member. I thought it said 87 months. That's his name is 87. I forgot. I was like, what? No one's been a member for 87 months. I think the highest membership is 73 months or something like that. Except for Sith Negan's 80 straight months on Patreon as a $100 patron. 80 straight months. Sith Negan, 80 straight months. That's crazy. 80 straight months as a patron on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show for Sith Negan. It just needs to be said. That's crazy. That's a record that will never be beaten. Thank you, Texas Chode House, for being a member here on YouTube. Oh, shit. Look out. Oh, man, it's Grid. Everyone loves me. Take a look around here. He actually is right in this donation. He's going to make a good point. Everyone loves me. Took a long look along. Everyone loves
To be fair, I do not think the deal is a 100% done. Paramount put in a $30 a share for the stock. Netflix is like 28.70 a share for stock. So parts of it might be to Netflix, but they are fractioning off certain departments.
Great point. Yeah, it's not a done deal yet. It's not a complete deal, 100%. We don't really fully yet know everything that's going to go on and has gone on. Grid, that's a great point. You know, we are kind of jumping the gun. I mean, that's why last night I didn't talk about this much. We got this information kind of last night, and we were on stream. We talked about it a little bit, but we didn't really fully get into it because of that reason. It was very vague info then, and there's only a little bit more now, but it's you know, we don't know what's going to happen with AEW though. We don't know if this is going to how bad this could affect them or not. And like I said, are they going to go to another streaming service? You know, where are they going to go? What are they going to have to do? I don't know. Grid, thank you very much, dude, for $15. Thank you. I follow too much crypto and stock news. Yeah, Grid, I get that. I get that, brother. I sold all my crypto, so I don't really have any crypto. People always tell me to buy XRP and all these things. I can't buy anything, you know. I sold all my crypto because I needed money. And I didn't have a lot, so I don't know, man. I would love to get into crypto, but it never works out. Every time I have crypto, I end up having an emergency and I need to take money out of the crypto. And I know somebody would say, well, just don't take it out. Don't ever take it out. Well, I had to. You know, I need $200. Well, I got $200 in crypto. Okay, goodbye. You know? So it never grows. I never get ahead of it. It doesn't work out. But I appreciate the sentiment. You know, a lot of people tell me, get this XRP, get this LRC, get this LODR. I don't know. Yeah, nobody's doing ESPN, bro. Yeah, sailing the seas is the way to go. Darth Guyver. It's a great name. Yeah, it's back. Sailing the Seas is back, guys. Going back to Pirate Bay or whatever that other sites have. There's another one that I can't remember now. Demonoid or something, and all these other ones that used to be out. I mean, everybody's going back to it because people can't afford stuff and the market is oversaturated. Somebody is going to have to come up with like a one-shot solution, a cheap solution. Like some company or somebody's going to have to go out and be like, yo, Netflix, Amazon, Disney, everybody, blah, 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 blah. I want to buy 2 of your shows, and I want to buy 3 of your shows, and 5 of your shows, and 1 of your show, and I want to put it on this new app that we're launching called, you know, Pick Your Package or something. And it allows all customers to pick 1 or 2 shows from their favorite streaming apps, and it all takes place in one app called like whatever. And basically those people then pay the portion to Netflix and Peacock and to all those people to have one of their shows on these people's things. And that could be an interesting thing. And you launch it, and it's called Ustream. I know there's already a Ustream. That's not what I mean. Marcus, Joe, I'm sorry about you losing your job. Thanks, man. I got laid off. It was a surprising thing. This happened to me 8 months ago or a year ago or something. Now we're back here again. I just can't believe that we all got let go during Christmas time. That's kind of crazy. But no. So sorry. It's been a whirlwind of a week, guys. But what was that? What the fuck was I saying? Oh, yeah. So launching like your own universe, like Ustream or whatever. Hey, introducing Ustream or Uvideo or Uapp or whatever. Call it Snoopy, whatever the fuck you want to call the app. And the app allows you to just pick the shows you like. I had to buy Disney for just this one cartoon I liked. It was ridiculous. You know, but I also, so then you get to pick 3 shows, 2 shows, 5 shows, whatever. You pick 1 to 5 shows that you always watch. Doesn't matter on any platform that they're partnered with. And it's like, you know, $15 a month or it's $10 a month or whatever. So instead of having Netflix and Disney and something else and 5 things that all cost you over $100, you just pick the 3 to 5 to 6 to 7 shows you like to watch, and the packages range from $7.99 to $30. And bam, that's it. And that's like an extension package service that a third-party seller is selling after they've acquired these partnerships with these other companies. Basically now allowing somebody who would have probably stolen everything to be like, you know what, I like that app, and I like that. I'm going to do that. For $20 a month, I'd do that. You know, I save $80 or $100 a month, and I get an app that's clean and delivers it awesome. I love this. And you can swap out shows, and it's on your phone and your TV and everything else, just like everything. Whoever creates that is going to become fucking rich, okay? Steal the idea, but honestly, please hire me because I need a job. But that idea will be huge because that's what we've always done with cable, with TV, with everything else. So there's just got to be a place where somebody can go that doesn't have to fucking buy Netflix, download all the apps, to buy a monthly or whatever. I'm just going to pick a couple of the shows, and that's it. Maybe there's some shows that aren't available, right? Maybe Netflix says you can have anything on Netflix except Stranger Things. Okay, I could see that. But, like, for the most part, it would be a very convenient app to have, and it would save people money, and it would also make those other companies money that they may not have had. Potentially from a low tier of people. I don't know. Maybe that plan doesn't work. Maybe they've already tried. They've got to have already tried this. I can't be thinking of this. Like this has already got to have been tried. They've already tried to package things. We've seen that. We've seen companies do it. And I take it back because I kind of lied, I guess. I didn't lie, but I guess I didn't think about it. This has been thought of because companies have done it, like Comcast or Verizon, people like that have already done it. Hey, sign up for Verizon Phone, and when you get Verizon Phone, you also get Hulu and Disney all packaged into a cheap deal. So it's kind of been done, but that's like a more complicated sign-up benefit thing you got to go through to figure it out and then have the separate apps. This would be much more easy. You download the app, you pick the shows, you hit the pay button, bam, you're good to go. It's just easier. It's convenient. People love convenience. Anyway, that would be my idea. If I was a rich CEO or a business person, I would attempt to launch that venture 100%. Grid, thank you for the $15. Shit bum.
One thing we need to remember is that WWE/TKO doesn't own Netflix. They don't get to tell Netflix they can't broadcast you. There is far too many things at play here. WB doesn't own TBS or TNT. The only thing this could possibly...
Exactly, Colonel Stutters. That's exactly how I started the show, which you probably realize now that you donated that. But Colonel Stutters, thank you for the $5. Yeah, it doesn't affect the TV at all. Like, the TV is fine. There's nothing that's going to affect. We don't even know what it's going to affect with streaming, but if it does affect something, it will be the streaming. But we don't know what that's going to be. Right? So no, that's 100% true. If anything, the only thing it would really affect is HBO. I don't think, I'm trying to think, it's just the HBO, I think, that we're really messing up. So it would make AEW have to get out of this contract and could force them potentially to have to go somewhere else, right? Like, and then we were sitting here trying to figure out, like, well, where could they go? We've thrown out a lot of different things, but I don't know. Maybe Amazon is the only place I can think. But I feel like Amazon's another company that if they got something launched and started to go with Amazon Video, I don't know, man. I could see Amazon Video kind of is different a little bit. They play a little bit with other people, and they host a lot of other people's apps on their site. So in a way, Amazon is kind of like the thing that I mentioned, but it really just hosts the app. So you still have to pay the full price for those other apps like Netflix and things like that, but through the Amazon app itself. And that's just weird, by the way. That's confusing as well. So to me, that's also strange. But it is what it is. Luke Rojas called me. Why did Luke Rojas call me? Happy birthday, Cracker. Hey, did you call me? Why'd you call me? I'm actually live, or I would have answered. I didn't see the call. Luke Rojas called me. How come my phone didn't ring? The hell? It's weird. Amazon could they have their pay-per-view now to order. Yeah, exactly. Streaming services will be monopolized the market very soon. Everyone will buy everyone eventually. I don't know. I don't think anybody can afford all these streaming services. Netflix is not $65. Who said that? Netflix is like, what? At the cheapest, Netflix is like $12.99. At the most, it's like $29.99 or something, or it's like $15.99. I don't know. Netflix is not that much. I don't know who said that. What up, Grid? He's got the JD Vance fat face picture. Like, that looks crazy. Grid, I love that. The thumbnail's pretty funny, Powerline. What's up, man? Sith Negan, 4 months away from 7 years. See? Look at that. I got an email. Let's see what that is. I want to thank Teddy, who sent me an email. Teddy Sexbin. Teddy Sexbin sent me an email and said, sorry about your job, Joe. What kind of scumbags do that on Christmas? Anyway, I had this $50 Amazon gift card that I've had for 8 months and I don't use it and I'm not going to use it. Here you go. Wow. Thank you, brother. What? That's so nice of you. What the hell? It's probably like a virus. Thanks, man. Teddy Sexbin. I can't imagine that Teddy Sexbin hasn't spent his $25 Amazon gift card yet. Oh my God, Teddy Sexbin. Holy Christ. You should see the picture of the Teddy Ruxpin doll. That's like a female with... Never mind. Wow. I love that. Okay, Teddy Sexbin. Grid has also become a member. Thank you, Grid. Really appreciate that, Grid. We got only a few more minutes left on the show with you guys. I hope you guys can hit the like button, drop your comments, questions, whatever you got to say, drop it. Donations if you want, pinned to the top of the chat is the donation link. And of course, you can Cash App as well if you want to do it that way. There it is. Nightbot's whoring it out. Say whatever you want to say. Let's rapid fire roll it up. I got about 8 minutes to 10 minutes left. Oh my God! It's turkey time! Hey, O'Donnell. What if they fillet us? Instead the turkeys ate us. I'm coming, brother. Thanksgiving's getting kind of friggin' crazy because people's blood might be the gravy. The turkeys might gobble on our giblets. Instead they might What if the turkeys ate
Joe must be having bullfrog rants on people. Listening to Bullfrog freak out got me thinking no wonder this MF was fired and shit, ha. Dude got a quick temper.
Yeah.
Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
Bro, he's got a crazy temper. A. O'Donnell, man, thank you so much for the dono, man. Listen, that is the top donation of the stream, actually. From a beast. Let's put him up there. Yeah, so he apparently the other night, and unfortunately I don't think they recorded it, Bullfrog was on a rampage. Like, he was yelling and screaming about how he has sex with YR and they're gay lovers, and he was like freaking out about it. And they were all in hysterics laughing at him, like, and they were like, what the hell is going on? This is crazy. And Jesse's texting me like, I'm fucking dying. And I'm like, dude, why is no one recording it? So I don't think they recorded it, though. But apparently it's one of the funniest things that anybody ever heard. And he was, like, legitimately insane. And I missed it. We all missed it, except for the 8 people that were on the Discord who were fucking in hysterics the other night. And I'm like, oh, my God, bro, we got to get that recorded. Like, I was told it was, like, one of the funniest things anyone's ever heard. And they couldn't believe it. And I'm like, and that wasn't on the air? It was 20 minutes after we went off the air. God damn it. And it didn't get recorded. Oh, my God. Anyway, I got a couple of minutes left. If anybody wants to do anything, do it now. But other than that, Stutters is in the Discord, so I popped over here just to chat with him. What's up?
What's going on, Joe?
What's going on, man? Well, yeah, what did you want to say about it? I caught your reaction.
Yeah, you were talking about the ESPN deal, how you're like, fuck ESPN and the WWE shit, where you're not paying $30-something a month to watch pay-per-views and shit. I totally get that. And Freddie Prinze Jr. was saying shit about how ESPN is upset with the deal. All of that is going to go away next summer when ESPN acquires the NFL rights. And they create another tier that's like $40, $50, and they're all going to get all the WWE shit, and no one's going to be complaining.
But I mean, like that. But that I don't own any NFL shit, so I still wouldn't be signing up for that, right?
The NFL rights don't go away until 2027. You still can watch it on cable.
No. ESPN is getting control of the NFL Network, Red Zone, all that stuff. All that goes
2027.
Are you sure? I thought it was 26.
Positive.
Whatever it is, who cares? 27, 26, either way. But I'm not going to buy that because I don't watch all that stuff.
Of course,
you can still watch it on cable or satellite. But if you don't have cable or satellite, you got to pay the streaming fee.
Yeah.
The conversation though about ESPN being upset about the WWE deal is going to go away though. ESPN is making money hand over fist no matter what. So whatever money they are potentially losing with this WWE deal doesn't matter.
Yo, it sounds like Mustafa.
Hey, you know what? Let's keep it going. But one of the reasons why I was going to stop is because I have to run for like 10 minutes to do something. So I'll stay on if we're going to talk about this longer, but I'll just have to disappear in a few minutes for a couple minutes.
Joe, real quick.
Yo.
Breaking news. I don't know if you saw, but John Cena just did a Joe Rogan podcast. So
really?
That should be interesting. Yeah, I just sent you the link. Just came out. That should be interesting.
Wow. That's crazy.
I did say that either it was going to the Warner Bros. Discovery app was either going to Netflix, Paramount Plus, or Apple, one of the three. And it went to Netflix. I was shocked when it got Netflix. I was for sure thinking it was going to Paramount Plus, but it went to Netflix. So,
yeah, I mean, I just don't think people are going to find it. I just don't think. I'm still not going to find it though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying for me, I know that like football people, yeah, they'll be into it. But again, it's just such a small. I don't know, man. I'm not going to find it that way because I'm not buying unless my channel becomes about football and I start covering football or like I became rich or something. I'm not going to buy that NFL stuff. I never have done it. I won't do it.
Oh yeah, I totally get that. It's just a matter of like WWE and professional wrestling as a whole is so niche that
Yeah, there's nothing
like
else.
NFL just eclipses everything.
Yeah. Like if NFL people jump over to ESPN, they have to. But I mean, how many people is that? You know what I mean? How many people are gonna buy ESPN for that extra NFL stuff? Is it like 2 million, 3 million? Like,
Well, you'd be surprised how many NFL people there is and how many college people there is, because you got contract rights that go up every year. Like YouTube TV just went out, the rights for college football, and they renegotiated. So they had to, go to ESPN for a little bit, for about 2 weeks. So they subscribed. They had some subscribers there. So when YouTube TV came back on, they went back to YouTube TV. So then the next thing will happen when you got Direct TV or whoever subscriber you have or whatever station, whatever it is, they'll go to ESPN, like college football, NFL, whatever it is.
I don't know.
Joe,
yes, go ahead.
When you can actually look up the quantifiable numbers right now. If you look up how many subscribers NFL Plus has right now, that's everybody who's getting Red Zone that's not attached to YouTube TV. So anyone who's getting it through there is more than likely going to go over to ESPN, and you can see how many people will go over.
I mean, see, we thought the same thing with WWE being on Netflix. We're like, wow, so many people are going to now see WWE because they're going to be like, wow, I used to watch wrestling. Let me check it out. And then we got the numbers, and the numbers aren't great at all.
And wrestling isn't NFL, though.
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. No, the NFL is huge for them. I get what you're saying with that. But that doesn't help wrestling, and that doesn't help. I don't know.
I'm not talking about helping wrestling. I'm just saying the conversation about the complaints about the WWE deal with ESPN is going to be nothing. It's going to disappear.
And you're okay. I don't know. There's 3 million people, by the way. 2 million people at the end of the year were on the with that plus thing that you were talking about.
3 million people at $40 a pop.
Right.
No,
they'll make a lot of money, but but I don't know, man. A lot of people aren't going to find WWE still. I mean, some of those guys are obviously going to be WWE people, and they'll be like, oh, shit, yeah, I stopped watching WWE. I watch football, but I'll also watch some of that, yeah. But like...
Yeah, but ESPN is not just football and wrestling. It's like water polo, soccer, wrestling, like...
How many fucking people are watching water polo?
What the fuck are you talking about, DJ?
Well, I'm just saying, it's just like ESPN is like multiple sports, and people watch all kinds of sports on ESPN. It's like
you could have named basketball, NASCAR, whatever, any of the other major fucking sports out there. You go to fucking water polo. What are you watching? ESPN 8 The Ocho?
No, I'm just kind of putting it out there. It's like there's so many kinds of sports on ESPN to watch. Like people watch like all kinds of sports on ESPNs to click on. And it's like a plethora of sports to watch on ESPN. And it's like people subscribe to that. So it's just not one kind of thing for like football, basketball, baseball, and NASCAR isn't on ESPN.
Yeah, whatever.
So, but I mean, anyway, it's just a lot of sports.
Joe, I just wanted to come in. I'm on my lunch break, and I saw you were live. I was listening to last night's show because I fell asleep in the middle of it, and I just wanted to come in and say hi and give you my little 2 cents there. But I got to run as well, so I hope you have a great day, man.
Thanks, brother. I'll talk to you later. Thanks, DJ. Later. Thank you guys for stopping by and hanging out for a brief period of time. I am going to run because everybody jumped off the call anyway, and I got to do things. I'll be back, though, so that's the good news. Friday night tonight, be here on this channel. It's going to be another Friday night extravaganza, I suppose, tonight. So, guys, I hope you all join me tonight for the Friday night frenzy once again. Junebug, how you doing, man? You have that? It worked out? That's awesome. What's up, Junebug? Good to see you, brother. Joe Bishop, everybody else, thank you guys for reaching out to me on the side. Anybody who's been trying to help out the show and help me out, appreciate that. Very nice of you. Great comments. I've got all the emails, the messages, nice things. Thank you so much. We'll continue tonight, Friday night, probably around 9 o'clock, 9:30, something like that tonight. So look for me then. I'll see you then. Feel free to reach out if you need to and hit me up on Twitter join our Facebook, facebook.com/Joe Cronin Show. The Facebook is growing, almost 43,000 followers. There's the link for that. If you want to check out the Facebook. If you want to join me on Twitter and you're not on my Twitter yet, join me on Twitter. If you want to use the Gamby site that I use where I pull the slotties down and use the Gamby site, and you might win money. You might win a lot. All that stuff is done. I do that on Twitter, X. There it is, my link. All that stuff is there. Go check it out. Facebook, Twitter, join me in both places. Plus, don't forget that I'm on Kick. I'm on TikTok. Everywhere. We stream on Rumble as well. Follow me everywhere. We're somewhere all the time at some point. And I'll see you guys tonight live right here Friday night. Thanks for being here. And I'm really leaving this time. Bye.